Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Thank you all for joining me for News 5 Now at 8:05. I'm Shimani Baker. We are off to a beautiful start to the morning. It's a little bit chilly, and I think that's just that cold front after we saw those severe storms late Wednesday into early Thursday morning. But nonetheless, it is going to be a beautiful weekend ahead. So if you have any weekend plans, it is a great weekend to get outside and do something fun. As always, we have the 5 things you can do this weekend. You can go over to our Facebook page and our website at WKRG.com. Look under that Gulf Coast CW tab, and it'll give you the 5 things that you and your family can enjoy. And a lot of times they are free events. Tonight, I know in Mobile is Lola Art Walk. That's free. You can walk around, see the vendors, listen to some live music. Just all around a lot of fun and a great time to do it. I know a lot of folks are getting out for spring break, so I hope you all will enjoy and stay safe over the course of the next week. All right, folks, let's get started for News 5 Now. As you know, we've got 5 stories to talk about.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
You know the drill. We always start off with our big stories. Number 5, Michigan law enforcement are searching the house of Ayman Ghazali. He was shot and killed by security after ramming his vehicle into one of the nation's largest synagogues just northwest of Detroit. The FBI is calling this a, quote, targeted act of violence against the Jewish community. One security officer was injured. Number 4. Mobile Fire Rescue responded to a home on McLaughlin Road engulfed in flames before 2 o'clock this morning. They say a mother and daughter were inside the home, but thankfully both of them made it out safely. The daughter was taken to University Hospital for treatment, and the house is considered a total loss. So far, no word on what sparked the fire. Number 3. A renourishment project is coming to Destin beginning next week. The $10 million project will go towards restoring over 150 cubic yards of beach that was lost due to erosion from Hurricane Sally back in 2020. Now that project includes 2 areas between South Bay and the Jetty condos. Beaches will remain open with temporary closures where sand is being pumped. It's expected to be finished by the end of April. Number 2. 18 young adults and juveniles were arrested in Gulf Shores for what police describe as disruptive behavior. They say they recovered 6 firearms Wednesday. One of them was reported stolen. The suspects also face charges for drug offenses and obstructing governmental operations. And number 1 this morning, Mobile police need your help in locating this person on your screen who they believe is connected to a burglary. The images were taken from surveillance footage, and it shows the man near Imogene Place back on March 3rd, the same day of a burglary nearby. If you know who this person is or have information on their whereabouts, please contact Mobile Police. Let's move things over to our question of the day. Today, that question is, how do you like your coffee/tea? I'll tell you what. I'm not drinking black coffee, period, point blank. I don't care what's in it. I don't care if it's hazelnut, creamer. Of course, I need some sugar. I don't care if it's, French vanilla. Something's gotta be in my coffee. Something. I like it light brown. How about you? If you're watching us live, I want to know, how do you take your coffee or tea? I'd love to know. Now, I don't drink a lot of tea, but when I do, I always add a little honey. I need something a little sweet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anything too strong, too bitter. If John Nodar heard me talking about this right now, he would die because he loves black coffee and he can't understand why I like my coffee with whipped cream and creamer and sugar. He's like, that's not coffee. I'm like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It certainly is coffee. It wakes me up just like black coffee. It's just sweeter. Somebody says, I like my coffee like I like my men, weak and bitter. That's hilarious. Hold on. That's funny. She says, tea iced, unsweetened with lemon. I like it. Coffee, cold brew with vanilla creamer only. Okay. Wilson says, sweet tea, but straight black coffee. Becky says, no coffee, no way ever. Tea, hot or cold with sugar and lemon. Okay, sugar and lemon. I like that. Let's see. Tea with a lot of ice. Iced coffee with a little sugar and oat or almond milk. Iced tea with a little sugar as well. Sugar and milk. Richard says, one sweet and low and a dab of milk. Okay. Cream and sugar. Coffee black. No tea. Tea sweet. Coffee with sweet cream. Coffee black. Everybody who's saying coffee black, I'm judging. I'm judging a little bit because I just can't get into it. And maybe my taste buds haven't matured. Or maybe you need coffee that bad that you just don't care, right? You don't care about the taste. You just need it to give you a boost of energy. I can understand that. If you're watching us live, let's hear from you in the comments and I'll read it out loud. Let's move things over to our poll of the day. Today it is, did your home receive damage during Wednesday's storm? That would be a no for me. And it seems like everyone who voted said no, 18 people. Chris said it knocked a tree down, but my house had no damage. Debbie says no. Devin says no. Aaron says God sent it the other way. Well, if you didn't receive damage, good for you. I know a few people did, and I know it's always devastating, right? When you receive some damage to your home or your car or whatever. And so our hearts go out to those folks who were affected. Lucky you if you weren't this time. Make sure you head over to our Facebook page and chime in on those polls and questions of the day. And I will share some of your responses right here on News 5 Now. Happy Friday once again, folks. We've made it to the weekend, or at least I have. If you're just now going to work, stay positive. You're almost there. The weekend we can touch the weekend. It's right there. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Again, if you're heading out to spring break or you're traveling for the break, stay safe. Have a lot of fun. It's going to be a beautiful weekend for whatever you decide to do. I hope y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all back here next week for News 5 Now. Bye, y'all.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.